She's one of the most exciting performers in the world. It's a pleasure simply to say, Tina Turner! What's your name?
All right.
Now, you were on the show, what, it must have been about 5 years ago?
About 5 years ago. That's right.
And we didn't get to talk?
Yes, we did. We had a talk
Briefly on the steps, we had a couple of minutes.
You were complimenting my dress, and I asked you if you wanted it for your girlfriend. You remember that?
That's right.
See, I remember pretty good.
You, what a mind.
Something.
Now, I know that you say that you don't like to do... Singing is your game, and you don't like the interviews. In fact, I heard you describe it as like going to the psychiatrist, right?
That's like I said, it's like interrogation. Interrogation is just like question after question, day after day.
No, not tonight. Just relax. Lie down on the couch. It's not the psychiatrist. It's you and me having a little chat, trying to find out. I mean, what has it been? Apart from the movie Goldeneye, you've taken it easy, haven't you, for a couple of years or so?
Yeah, well, I was actually living in Germany for a while, and then I moved to Switzerland. And I've been just getting organized, and half of the year went to listening to music and preparing for the album. Yeah.
You did. I mean, last time you were here, I think you had a home in London and summer.
Yes. I lived here. I lived here for about 3 years.
But not now?
No. Well, almost as much as I'm here. I do most of my work here. And
where is your home these days?
Switzerland.
You're happy in Switzerland?
Oh, yes. I like it because it's very clean. I think it's healthy. Yeah. And people kind of leave me alone to a point. I mean,
is there a pressure? I mean, like when you're living in America, is there a pressure on Tina Turner? Are people leaning on you and expecting you to be out there all the time, buzzy?
Well, it's kind of expected. I think people think that I'm the person that I am on stage. I promise you I'm not.
What are you? What are you? Are you quiet? Are you the opposite to the Tina? I mean, you're just such a bundle of energy up there. You're wild. You know you're wild up there.
Yeah.
So what are you
because
at home?
That's what the people want. They want entertainment. They want action. Yeah. And so, well, yeah, I've always. That's my life.
But does the business pressures because you're Tina Turner, does that get a little too heavy to cope with at times?
No, my manager takes care of those pressures.
Yeah. You see, I don't see anything phasing you. You look to me the kind of lady say, let it wash over you. Are you a worrier?
No.
You don't worry?
Well, I worry and I find out what the problem is and I take care of it. Yeah. And then actually I'm Buddhist and I've learned.
Does that help being Buddhist?
Yes. You just don't hold on to things when there are problems. You just get right to whatever the problem is, discuss it, take care of it, and verbally in whatever way you can, and then you have more of a peace of mind, less stress.
You've worked with some wild people, I mean.
I'm wild, there's wild people.
You attract them, do you? Rod Stewart?
I attract them.
What about Mick Jagger? I mean, you've got a lot of good things to say about Mick Jagger, haven't you?
Yeah, Mick is like a brother that I never had. We're just a pair when we work together because the personality is one. We're alike when it comes to being naughty on stage and enjoying it. Yes, because it's, I'm the kind of performer that I like to make the people forget just for a moment of how the world is changing and just to have a good time and let go. Mm-hmm.
You were definitely someone who was born to sing, someone who was born to perform. Yeah. I mean, there's no denying that. Just being near you, I can feel the buzz. Can you imagine a life when you wouldn't be able to get up there and strut your stuff and do Tina's thing? Well,
that's a bit far-fetched. I don't know. I like my work. I love my work. I like having the time off, being able to have the time off now to be able to know that there is something else other than backstage and televisions and interviews. And it's good to be a normal person or as normal as I can be. But yeah, then there's that little inkling that one gets when it's time to maybe just sing and dance again and enjoy it,
I know you don't want to talk about the past, and I agree with you. We've seen the move, we've seen it all, leave it behind, and you've got a positive attitude anyway. You're looking forward. What is up front? What's along the road? You're going to do a tour here, right?
Yeah.
And that starts, if I'm in June 30th, is it?
It's about here. Actually, it starts April in Paris.
April?
No. Yeah, we start in Paris and we move around. So I think I get here about June.
Through nearly to July.
Yes.
And you're going to be at Wembley for a while?
Yeah.
Well, if you see a little fellow with binoculars, that'll be sitting down there. Go Tina, go, I'll be down there. And the new album, I mean, the involvement also here is the Pet Shop Boys, you two. When I say you two, I don't mean you two. I mean the group.
Yes.
And this is going to be, you've done an album. It's the first studio album, and even longer, in 6 years or something.
That's right, yeah, it's a long time. Well, actually, there was a movie between the soundtrack album and some compilations. There's been action with, how do you call it, resurfacing recordings of mine, but this is the actual original recording studio album for about 6 years.
Does it feel like you're starting again? Does it feel like...
No, because I haven't. I'm always doing a bit of something. There's always an award show, or there's always something in the limelight. But this part, I think I've done it so long, it's just like making a U-turn now, going back to do it again.
Yeah. Well, we wish you lots of success with the tour, with the album, and you're going to sing a song for us now, right? It's from the new album. What's this one called?
This one is called Whatever You Want Me to Do.
Well, we want you to sing, don't we? Yeah! Tina, get on your marks.
What do you want?
Whatever you want. Tina Turner. Tina Turner.